So,
Okay.
we're going to be talking about the Monday Night Raw 9/16/2024 edition. So, we've got a lot to talk about in this. So, just bear with us. We're going to be going through every single match that's going to be in here. We're going to be giving you guys live predictions. Me and King Awesome. We do this Mondays, Fridays. That's what we've been doing this on. And we will be doing some of the PLEs soon. So we're going to be covering Bad Blood. We got you guys covered on War Games. We got you guys covered on all of that. So if any of you guys want to join in here, join the Discord. Link in the pinned above in the description of the chat. If any of you guys want to join and you guys want to ask questions live on stream, you guys are more than welcome to. We respond to every single one of you guys' comments as well. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, if you guys do want to be a part of this, you guys are more than welcome to join the Discord and we can get you in here. Just let us know and we can make it happen. Like I said, just join the link above. You can also join if you just want to listen inside of Discord as well. So there's that as well. And other than that, let's get started with Monday Night Raw for tonight. What's the predictions here? So we got Sheamus, Pete Dunne going at it. So they've been, I don't know why Pete's upset with him for some reason. It's what, over the past month and a half, they've kind of been feuding behind the scenes. Pete Dunne stabbed Sheamus in the back. I forget what match it was on Raw that happened, but that was what started the whole feud, because they used to be a part of the Brawling Brutes, and since Pete Dunne has came back, he is now kind of like the heel in this type of feud. And I don't know what's going to end up happening. Is this going to be like their end feud, or
I think it was when there was like a four-way feud between like Sheamus, Pete Dunne, Bronson Reed, and Ludwig Kaiser. And when Sheamus got involved with Pete Dunne's match against Bronson Reed, he wasn't really happy about that. So,
right?
so Pete Dunne went after Sheamus.
Ridge Holland, he was the other one that was in the Brawling Brutes. That's the guy that I was trying to think of today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still honestly don't understand what has caused Pete to be so upset with Sheamus though. Maybe it's because he left them behind. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of how he feels, is they feel like they were left behind when Sheamus did leave. And then when he came back, it was just Butch by himself, or should I say Pete Dunne. He doesn't like to be called Butch. We figured that out. I'm pretty sure someone called him Butch and he didn't like it. I can't remember if that was last Raw or it was recently. It was recent when that happened. I don't think this will be the I don't know if this will be the first match though. There's actually a lot of matches scheduled for tonight. There's a lot of stuff that we got to talk about. Here recently, it seems like SmackDown was amazing last week, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like there hasn't been a lot to talk about compared to like Raw here recently.
Yeah, I get that.
Because like really the whole thing over on SmackDown is just like the whole Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes bloodline stuff, And then you got Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
People were not happy.
Yeah, I didn't like how that match went. I feel like they could have had the bloodline come out during the match. Like, it would have been so much, like, more of an anticipation. Because you got to think there was no disqualifications, stuff like that. I don't know why they waited till the very end.
I don't know either.
Solo should have had the bloodline come in partway through and then had Roman, like kind of like a SummerSlam Part 2 and like a scaled down version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they should have done. But it was still cool. I'm glad that Roman's back. But that's going to lead some questions that we'll leave for Friday, because I've got some other stuff I want to talk about that. We could probably say a few things about that at the end. But yeah, Sheamus one-on-one with Pete Dunne. Um, I don't think there's really much else to say about this other than Pete Dunne is angry at Sheamus for some reason since he's been back, and they're gonna take it up in the ring tonight.
I mean, I feel like it's understandable. Pete trusted Sheamus and gave him his trust, and then Sheamus left, taking his trust, and now he's upset with that.
Right. Yeah, yeah, because he got left high and dry because when Sheamus left, now look, it was him and Rich Holland, and now look where Pete's at now. You know, he's his own self. He's by himself. He has no one with him now. So he kind of feels like he was backstabbed or left out, and he feels like he's got to take it out on Sheamus because he was the leader of everything. Because once Sheamus left, you know, then there goes Ridge, and then it just left him to go to Pete, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get into a little more of an interesting topic.
Okay.
There's a lot to talk about. But let's go ahead. The tag team match. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Then with your boys, the New Day. All right. So we've got the New Day taking on Judgment Day for the Tag Team Championships, the World Tag Team Championships.
Mm-hmm.
So, last week, wait, was it Xavier or was it Kofi that got him the match? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I remember them talking backstage about it. And then they were like, yeah, well, I got us a tag team championship lined up. So that's kind of how that went. So they're taking on JD McDonough and Finn Balor, Kofi, and Xavier. I'm not sure when they'll exactly do this match tonight. I don't think it'll be a starter match, but who knows?
Dude, the New Day storyline has been a hot mess. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, dude, it seems like they don't have anything to be put into.
Kofi was injured for like a specific amount of time when he was needed for the Xavier Woods storyline of possibly betraying Cody. And then when Kofi comes back, there's Odyssey Jones, and then Odyssey Jones gets booted from the company and they acts like he doesn't exist. And
they just need to bring Big E back into play, even if he don't wrestle, and just have him be like their manager or something. Like, you know, he could still do some extra stuff for him to help, you know?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. But I did hear something about Big E was possibly going to be cleared, but then again, I don't know how truthful that was, because that was something I seen on Twitter.
Like, I remember reading this. Big E cannot fight again.
Yeah, like, that's what my understanding was. I thought that he wasn't able to wrestle. I know, granted, bringing him into the picture where he's just commentating or, you know, stuff like that, that's perfectly fine. But him for actually him being in there in the picture to wrestle again probably isn't going to be a thing. I don't see it unless, you know, something crazy happened, because, you know, his injury was he was dropped on the back of his neck. It was actually Ridge Holland that did it, though. It was just one of those fluke moves, you know?
Well, I guess never say never, because, you know, Edge returned in, like, 2020.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
But I don't know. I feel like Big E took a pretty big hit. And that's something like, I know Big E's
What's
like
up, 50?
Big guy.
We're in the cord, bub, if you want to join, my dude. I just got chat pulled up. I almost forgot about chat for a second. What's you doing, 50?
I know Big E's a big guy and he can do a lot of things, but not a lot of people can survive. Just not a lot of people can, like, live from getting dropped on their neck.
No. And especially with, like, the aspect of that
Yeah,
happening, it's just insane, I don't know how to explain it. It's
me
been
either.
how many years ago? I forget how many years ago was that? That was before I started like watching it again. Obviously, I know it happened, but
My
um,
guess was like 2 years ago, 2022. That's my guess. I don't know.
let's see here.
Um, if they
So
do like how I see this match ending tonight is either New Day becomes champions or they lose and Xavier betrays Kofi. Because what else are they gonna do with the New Day storyline?
I don't know. So yeah, you're probably right because I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the New Day. I don't see the New Day splitting up, but then again, they might.
Like they're not gonna have like if they lose tonight, like what are they gonna do with them?
Because Xavier
What are they
was
gonna do
kind
with
of
them?
upset when he brought Odyssey into play, remember? He wasn't
Yeah,
comfortable with it. But I don't know I don't know how far they was intending the Odyssey Jones storyline and stuff to go along, or how long it was going to be played out. Because Odyssey Jones, they didn't expect they didn't know all that was going to happen. That was just something that, boom, just came out into play, with all those allegations and what he did. Not necessarily allegations, because it's more like what he did, you know what I mean? Which I
yeah.
don't really want to get into all that because most people already know what happened. And it's like, yeah.
If y'all are wondering, join the server.
So Big
But
E
yeah,
so Big E broke his C1 vertebrae in two places when he did not
yep,
fully rotate over Ridge Holland amid a suplex outside the ring, landing on his head. So
yep.
that's kind of just a little.
That is like most people wouldn't survive that.
No, not at all.
Not only is Biggie lucky to be here today, he would he's like even lucky. He would be even luckier if he could wrestle one more match in his lifetime.
Yeah, and that is true. That is true.
That would take some extreme luck and some extreme neck strength.
I mean, but look at Randy Orton. I'm pretty sure he had some back surgery and stuff too, and like he's wrestling too. It's kind of crazy to
Yeah.
see. I don't know. We'll see what ends up playing out with
Hey
that, but
Dylan,
I don't think he'll come back. Uh, what's up, 50? How you doing, bud?
what's going on? I'm good. You?
Good, my friend.
I see you
Not
got your
really a whole
Sami
lot going on.
Zayn shirt on.
Huh?
I see you got your Sami Zayn shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Wear that to every podcast.
Wear it to every podcast. I got
Yes.
my Cleveland Nightmare shirt up here too. Yeah, no, I got that too. Or
Isn't it
Nice.
like a limited time?
Should we move on to the next topic before we run out of time?
this shirt. Look,
No.
Mr. Beast's
It's
autograph.
signed. Oh, it's okay.
What?
This was from the this was
The giveaway?
the $100,000. I don't know. It's like a giveaway thing. He did like a 24-hour stream. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I
his
remember that.
actual autograph. He was signing every picture or signing every shirt. Kind of
I
cool.
remember that.
Wow.
That's cool. I mean, the allegations. even though he has some allegations, that's cool.
Even
should
though
we
the
move on to
allegations aren't true.
should we move on to the next topic before we run out of so we don't run out of time to speak about the other ones? Dylan, Chad, Dylan's gone.
I'm back. Sorry to get off topic there.
There you go.
I almost forgot
Okay.
about that shirt. I think I've only talked about it a couple times. But yeah,
You got a Mr. Beast signed shirt?
Yes, it was during one of his episodes. I think it was like 3 years ago. He was live streaming for 24 hours. He was giving away stuff, and he was sitting at a table. And if you was to buy the shirt that was pinned in the comment section, you was able to get it autographed live on stream before it got sent to you. So, and it was a special edition shirt. I was like, man, I gotta get this. I think I only spent like $40 on it or something like that. It wasn't that expensive, especially coming autographed, you know?
So it would have been like $60 for me.
Yeah, he stayed up for 24 hours signing shirts that were getting bought. It's kind of crazy. But yeah,
we should probably move on to the next topic so we don't.
Let's do that because I'm pretty sure we already know kind of how that's going to play out and stuff. So.
Okay, Hubert, please.
Yes, please. Okay, we're getting ready to talk about it. We're getting ready to pull it up. So just give me a second. Okay, so.
We talk about Natalya next, maybe? Or do you already have an image put up?
Let's talk about the Grudge match. You want to talk about the Grudge match?
Sure.
First, talk about the Grudge match.
So that's the Damian Priest and Dominik match.
What is the Grudge match?
So, a Grudge match is basically just two people that hate each other.
Oh, okay.
Or just have a feud against each other, and they just call it a Grudge match, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, here we go. So, Damian and Dominik in a Grudge match. So, this could go a bunch of different ways.
I'm never going to have a say in this match.
This is going to go... I don't know. This could be a bunch of different ways, guys. So, what do you guys think on this?
100% Rhea and Liv are getting involved in this match. There's no way they're not.
Yep, that's definitely true. And it wouldn't surprise me if they're ringside during the match. Especially if Liv comes out with Dom, you know Rhea's coming out with Damian.
Yeah.
But isn't Rhea injured? Or...
Oh, that was undecided. For those who don't know, last week she was driven to the hospital with Damian Priest. Her injury is currently unknown. So
her injury's probably fake.
Well, it's part of the story.
If she was literally drove to the hospital, like they sounded pretty serious about it. If she was like actually thrown to the hospital, then something happened.
Oh yeah.
They were also hinting at Wade Barrett return last week.
When Drew and Wade got into it.
Yep.
When Drew called out Wade and stuff. Drew just sick of everything.
And the day after, Wade confirms he is open to have one more match.
Interesting.
That'd be cool. That's probably gonna be like another pay-per-view thing, maybe.
Yeah. But
if he does return, I want him to return in his Nexus gimmick.
They haven't put Judgment Day into anything for Bad Blood yet, have they? Other than Rhea and Liv, aren't they fighting?
Dom and
Finn Balor's going up against Damian Priest at Bad Blood.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Finn Balor, not Dom.
That's what it was. I don't know why I forgot that. That was like the first thing that they talked about, like right after this past pay-per-view, Bash in Berlin. They threw it right in there on Raw.
You know what they should do?
What?
If the New Day do lose the match and Xavier does turn on and the New Day does turn on each other, that's gonna be like a hell in a cell match.
If they do that, they should bring back Kofi's old music.
Well, there is something going on with the Def Rev. I think they're the people that supply music for WWE. I don't know if their contract's going to get renewed soon. So we could possibly see a lot of mainstream songs. For
they said that they're not going to go back to whoever they previously had.
Death Rebel. Yeah, so all that stuff will get like it's going to get crazy for sure. Especially if they have to
Yep.
change a lot of the superstars entrance themes. It could be a little bit of a, it's going to be different. That's all I can say.
Wait, so Roman's theme song's gonna have to change. That's by
Yeah.
Death Rebel.
Yeah, most of all of their songs are. But if you look at like CM Punk, Cody, stuff like that, those are established songs already, So it's like
Yeah, but CM Punk owns the rights to the song,
yeah,
basically,
yeah.
because he's friends with them.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course he's got the rights to the song and stuff. That's how Cody's got Kingdom and stuff. You know what I mean? That he's got the rights. That's like if someday, like I get the rights for something that we're able to do, it's just like Fortnite. Like when we get an event or something and it has like music or something on it, creators get access to that, just for a limited time. But it's kind of the same thing,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen in tonight's match. I mean, obviously, it's just gonna make the feud between the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins just even bigger.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Finn Balor shows his face too.
Or
Yeah.
Carlito.
Yeah, or Carlito too. But they're
But
already
Carlito-
but Finn Balor's already in a match with because they're taking on New Day and stuff.
I spit in the face of people
So
who
Judgment
don't
Day
want
is
to
gonna
be
be
cool.
getting their work
Carlito
tonight.
needs a fucking singles match. Just
Carlito's
saying.
awesome too. It sucks that he's heel. I thought he was
I
actually
know.
just like one of those, just I'm here, and he didn't
He's
really.
he's just that comedy guy in the Judgment Day.
I wish he
that's
would
all
have stuck
is.
with Damian and Rhea though.
Did you realize this week or last week on SmackDown, they cut what's his name, RVD out and switched to Vicky Guerrero as soon as he was about to do his taunt?
I didn't notice that he was about to do his taunt, but I know that they were scanning through the crowd showing everybody. I didn't pay close enough attention to that part. I guess. I just like there's
Me either.
RVD in the crowd.
I
All
was
right, so
surprised
I
that-
think we should go ahead and move on to another
Eddie
topic
Guerrero.
because we've got a half hour till Raw. So
Yeah, we don't got very long left.
yeah. All right.
What's the next topic?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You want to talk about the Zoey Stark and
Yes.
Natalya?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Alright, chat. So after Natalya teamed up with Lyra, Valkyria, and Selena Vega to go up against Pure Fusion Collective, she's going to be going up against Zoey Stark of Pure Fusion Collective. I'm sure Selena Vega and Lyra Valkyria and the rest of Pure Fusion Collective will also be out there during the match.
Yep. So, in my opinion, I think Natalya is probably going to win this match because it is kind of like her first like singles match back, I mean, she did, do that tag team match, or it might be the people she teamed with might come out and help her too against Pure Fusion Collective, and who knows, but that could be a bad blood match where they do like, I don't know. Maybe
Three of
I'm
them
thinking too
versus
much.
Pure Fusion Collective. That would be
Yeah.
a cool match.
Yeah, that's what
But
I was
how many
thinking.
matches can they have at Bad? How many matches can they have at Bad Blood?
I'm not sure. I know they've already got a Hell in a Cell match. They've got Finn Balor and Damian. Possibly gonna have Nia Jax and Bailey again, right? I'm pretty sure that's what they're hinting.
Naomi.
Yeah, or Naomi. Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. But then she said whoever it is leaves the company or something. So I don't know what the heck that would be all about.
No, she said if Tiffany and Nia Jax win, both of them leave the company.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't know
But
what's
if
gonna end up happening there.
but if just one of them makes the pinfall, not only does the person that made the pinfall go on to Bad Blood, they save the other person from getting booted from SmackDown.
True.
But this is the Raw podcast, so
Yeah, so yeah, I think Natalya is gonna end up winning this, and it's probably gonna be a feud, Pure Fusion Collective and Natalya.
People are hinting it's going to be
Lyra.
Jacob Fatu against Roman instead of Solo.
okay.
All right, let's see here. Let's move on to the next topic. I think we've got what? Okay, so
We don't
this
got very
is
long.
this is
Oh,
a
one topic I think we should talk about before we move on to the next match.
what?
Is Raw moving down to 2 hours before it moves to Netflix?
Yep. And CM Punk will be on I think CM Punk's gonna be on NXT tomorrow to address why he's gonna be on NXT when it launches on CW in October.
We could watch NXT, I guess.
Yeah, we could watch NXT tomorrow if you want.
Yeah. I mean, there's already a thing for it on the server.
Yeah.
But yeah, Raw's gonna be
He's
moving
gonna
down
be
to 12 hours.
NXT tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll probably watch NXT tomorrow because CM Punk will be on there.
All right.
Yeah, Raw's
Alright,
gonna
so-
move down to 2 hours. I have no clue when, but it is confirmed that we'll move back up to 3 as soon as it goes to Netflix.
Yep.
So
And
that's cool.
we've got Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed going at it once again.
Big ass motherfuckers.
Let's just say this: the first time they went at it, the whole
They
building
could've
about got
destroyed.
destroyed. So, part 2,
I want to
the
see Braun
building's coming
Strowman.
down tonight.
Braun.
I want to see Braun Strowman destroy Reed. He's been.
I want to see Braun Strowman flip a truck again. I remember watching that live. That was so.
What if he flips a truck over on top of him?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That would be crazy, dude.
He
That would be
flipped
awesome, though.
like Vince McMahon's limo. Like he's Braun Strowman's-
He didn't actually. They had one of those things that keeps the.
Yeah, of course. It's
No.
part of the skit and stuff, you know?
No,
But he actually did flip it over. The
we know it's
semi?
not actually McMahon's limo.
And then there was a semi. But I don't know how
He flipped
true
the
was
semi.
it got flipped over just by him. I think there was a little bit of help in that one. The semi. I don't know if it. I don't think it was. I don't know if it was Braun Strowman or not that did the semi.
He did the semi. I remember
it
watching
was.
that.
Yeah,
He
so
did
I
the
was
semi.
correct on that.
Dude, they could crush cars. They could crush tables. I want to
What
see
if they
like
go
a
through the
bad
ring?
blood match.
What if they go through the ring?
Dude, imagine. How many times has Braun Strowman went through the ring? How many times has Braun Strowman destroyed the ring?
I don't know.
Dude, that would be cool. Imagine this also leads up to a bad blood match, but it's like a last man standing match.
Right. Yeah, that would absolutely be insane.
I would love to see that. A last man dude. They're gonna flatten the stadium.
Oh, definitely.
I cannot wait
Alright.
to see this one.
One more topic I think we got to talk about, and we've been saving the best for last, right?
What was the last? Oh, it's CM Punk, right?
CM Punk returning,
Yep.
and Raw's I would imagine Drew's going to have something to say, right?
I don't think Drew's there tonight.
I don't know. They promoted him.
I think I remember this last week.
Maybe it's just
Yeah,
CM
Adam
Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think last week Adam Pearce said he can't appear on the show tonight.
Oh, I see.
And
So
it
yeah,
has to
so
be
CM
just
Punk's probably going to talk about definitely how Drew attacked him and this and this and that. And he's gonna probably talk about Hell in a Cell, at how he's got more experience in Hell in a Cell than Drew does, and all of that. So that's probably what he'll get on with that stuff. And if Drew does come out, then I'm pretty sure Adam Pearce is probably gonna meet him in the ring.
You want to make something to eat?
Or even Wade Barrett might even say something.
I mean, we're probably gonna be done by the time you finish.
What? Go
making
get
some-
food and stuff?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get food.
All right, my dude.
See ya, man.
All right, you have a good one,
Bye.
50.
All right, so dude, this match is gonna be insane.
Yeah, I think that's.
I remember.
I think that match is what I'm most excited for the most. Is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in the Hell of a Cell. That's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna make another bet with Spacewalker. That's gonna be great. I'm probably gonna lose it. Dude, I remember talking about this like a few months ago. Like when I heard that they canceled the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, I was so mad. And then I hear that they're doing a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood.
Hell in a
Dude,
Cell originated in Bad Blood, and I did not know that until I looked it up. I think it was in '97 when Bad Blood started. That's when it was famous for hosting a Hell in a Cell match.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, me either.
So-
I actually.
So the first Hell in a Cell match, the
Yeah.
same one that Mick Foley was thrown off the top of the cage.
Yep.
Damn. And just to remind everyone how a Hell in a Cell match works, it's not like a steel cage match where you can walk out the front door or jump over the top. You are surrounded by steel.
Yep.
Like,
the
it's
roof
round
is enclosed.
ring,
Your back.
and
You're not getting
the
out.
only way you could possibly leave the cell is by either pinning or submitting your opponent. There's no rules besides those two.
Unless they break out somehow, which could possibly
Well, yeah.
happen.
Drew McIntyre
Claymore,
would
CM
also
Punk
fell off.
through the steel cage.
Drew McIntyre has also fell off a Hell in the Cell cage. But Drew McIntyre does not have a great record for Hell in the Cell matches.
So this is going to
but
probably
that
be
could
Punk
change.
all the way, unfortunately.
It might, yeah, Punk might win. Because I remember Drew McIntyre lost to Randy Orton in a Hell in the Cell match.
Yeah.
No, it was an ambulance match or something.
Was that at a TLC or something?
No,
I can't
it was-
remember.
it was
I don't
a
know,
Hell in the
'cause
Cell
like I said,
pay-per-view during
That
COVID.
was before I started to get back into it. I still got all my action figures from when I was like 8, bro. By Rey Mysterio, Triple H. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I have the Shield. Yeah, this match is gonna be insane.
Yep. I'm ready
The-
for it.
the
That's my
only-
most excited match so far.
And again,
Bad
the
Blood.
only way to leave is to pin or submit your opponent.
Or just beat them to where
You
they
have
can't
to,
walk
like-
out of anywhere.
Yeah,
Beat
have
them
to, like,
unconscious
like-
to where they can't move and stuff. Then technically they
Yeah, you
would
have
win in that aspect.
Kill your opponent.
Claymore
At
the
that point-
crap out of him.
Kill your opponent.
I want to see him. I want to see him Claymore the crap out of him. I just want
Me
to
too.
see Claymore off the top of the cell.
Spacewalker, if you're watching, let's make another bet. And I bet I'll win, but I also bet I'll lose. I don't know. Again, Drew McIntyre has a bad track record for Hell in the Cell matches. But Drew McIntyre also wants to beat the ever-living shit out of CM Punk.
hmm
So it could go either way.
Exactly.
I'm excited.
Same here. Is there anything else you
I
would like
like
to add on to this, or because I know,
What were we gonna talk? What did we say we were gonna talk about?
I was gonna
We were
talk
say-
about Cody. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna kind of add on to this, but I want to save more for Friday. But talking kind of about how Cody didn't want to team with Roman at first, and Roman didn't want anybody involved. He said he didn't need Cody, that he ran this place and all this and that, and then Cody, What just happened? I think it just ended. Whoops. What just happened? There we go. What happened? Did someone...
I have no clue.
I'm wondering if a moderator or someone did that to stop us or something. Or
I want to say we used all our time, but we haven't even been live for like over 40 minutes.
that's what I was saying. I'm wondering if someone I'm not saying someone did, but I'm saying maybe a moderator
in Dino
canceled it or something.
I have no clue what happened.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I was just going to say the Cody and Roman thing, how they didn't really want to match up, and how Solo was saying that he didn't want nothing to do with you and stuff, and then they still signed the contract.
I
Roman
feel like
and
they're
Cody versus Solo
so
and Fatu.
each other.
But
right?
yeah,
They're just signing the contract so they can just finally be rid of each other and move
Right.
on.
But the main topic about that was, what I was wondering is, what would be crazy is Roman and Fatu in a singles match, like just one-on-one. That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
I want to see Cody and Jacob Fatu in a championship match. Because remember,
Yeah,
remember they were teasing that,
I do agree.
and I thought we got kicked again, but it was just you turning on your face cam.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but it happens.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I know some people might not get this, but you gotta understand, like WWE isn't real. These are real people who are acting. So do not get mad at these wrestlers for just doing their jobs and doing what was written in the script. Because Twitter blew up this past few days, and people were so mad, and they were yelling at they were like, "Fuck you, Cody Rhodes. Fuck you, Triple H. Fuck you, WWE."
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it is basically a fake reality show.
It's just a soap opera. Gymnastics, I don't know how to explain it. Acrobats,
It's
all that
constant,
stuff.
It's a constant total drama island every week.
It really is.
These aren't these aren't wrestlers who are I don't know, doing it to piss you off specifically. This is what they want the story. This is how they want the story to go.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
And they're
they don't just out of a whim just do it. You know what I mean? It's something that is pre-planned and they've practiced for. Like their their lines, their skits, their what is it? What do I want to call it?
Preparation.
The script that they have to go by and read for their promos. Just stuff like that, and some of their promos are straight up from them. You know what I mean? It's not like some of their promos might not be a script, if you get what I mean. They might actually just be out there just talking from their own heart, just because they know what to say and how to say it, So
if something does piss you off on a TV, on WWE or NXT or TNA or AEW or
Yeah.
whatever kind of big wrestling show you watch, just remember, it's fake wrestling.
It's just
They
their
are
job.
actors. You do not need to send death threats to people doing their job.
Exactly.
You're not a Karen in a McDrive-through.
Exactly. They don't
Number
have to
two.
take it. Everything gets taken serious though nowadays. It's like it's so, I don't know how it gets taken out of context too much nowadays. Anything does.
Another thing, people are upset that Jimmy Uso didn't come back last week or during SummerSlam or like just like in general that he hasn't been back in 5 months. You do understand, like, his father or uncle died, right?
Yeah.
You do understand that, right?
Yeah, that's why they haven't really had, they're only using Roman when they absolutely need to at this point in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, why do you, like, the reason the Bloodline wasn't at Bash in Berlin is because that they were all celebrating the life of Alpha. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
What was his name? It was let me scroll up here. But yeah, the reason...
Roman, there's dad.
Yeah. It's because their dad died. Let them be a family. They don't have to come back if they don't want to. I just had to get all this out because Twitter blew up, and the reason it blew up really pissed me off. So I just felt like I had to say that.
No, you're good. But yeah, I think we should wrap that up there, my dude. It's almost for all time. And we basically went over everything already, my man.
Yep. Guys, like and subscribe and join the Discord and make sure you guys select WWE.
More of you guys can join and we can make more questions, have more conversations, stuff like that.
I'm going to say this at the end of every podcast. If you want to come in and watch WWE, keep up on WWE news. I personally stalk WWE Twitter. If you want to keep up with all that, make sure you join the Discord. You can come in here. You can ask questions when we're live streaming this podcast. Like right now, you could have asked us a question right now.
Exactly.
But when you join, make sure you select WWE as your interest. If you don't select it, then no one's going to help you select it. No one's going to help you reselect it. So,
yep, just let us know if you guys are interested in WWE when you join. We'll get you those specific roles so you can be a part of it.
Yep.
All right. Well,
please, I put a lot of work into the news here, into the news of the server.
I think we're going to hop off of here, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
And I'll see you for Raw.
Yep, sounds good, King. You have a good one, bud, and we'll see